Hey guys, I was sitting here today's safety video day for the weekly recap, and I'm sitting here. Let me show you what my little studio looks like, and then I'll show you what else I see today. Anyway, that's the teleprompter, and then we've got a couple screens here. It shows me what I'm doing, and various things. But anyway, I'm sitting here and I've got a little moon type window, a half window at the top of my door here. And I glance up. I'm going through a dark area, so it may lose me for a minute. But I look up and I see this out the window. Yep. Snow. Here it is at the end of January, fixing to come into February. I guess it's that time of year to have this kind of stuff. But anyway, so I thought that I would add a little warmth to the video today. So stay tuned to the weekly recap, and it'll be coming up in a minute.
What is your safety glasses?
Hey, wait a minute. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I've got my safety glasses
Just
on.
put it on. Just put it in a minute. Second ago.
Yeah, whatever.
Safety first.
Safety first. All right, I like that. Good deal. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's safety recap. Before we get started, make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, along with toolbox safety topic videos and leadership training videos. Well, let's go ahead and get started. This past week, I had the opportunity to visit 12 jobs. As usual, everything looked good. One thing that I did notice and that I found really pleasing and exciting was the PTP meetings at the start of each job. As you know, I think the PTP is the most important tool on the job site. The PTP develops a unified workforce that recognizes and understands the hazards they will face while performing their assigned task and how to mitigate those hazards. It also allows team members to recognize and understand their role in the overall project. Also, as Superintendent, and I'll call him KA, and I were discussing this week, the daily act of the pre-job start PTP meetings send a very loud and clear message to those we are working for. This is a safe and effective work group will be their immediate and lasting impression. The reputation of a safe and professional workforce goes a long way towards having a helpful and healthy relationship with our client and securing future opportunities for us and our employer. Spend the time each day prior to the commencement of work activities to have the PT safety meeting to inform, educate, and motivate your team with the goal of developing a safe, timely, and efficient work group. Okay, next we want to talk about some of the noted safety items this past week. First, I'd like to talk about fall protection. Falls remain the leading cause of fatalities and injuries in the construction industry. Now, floor holes over 2 inches must be covered. The covers are to be secured, marked, and capable of supporting at least 2 times their intended load. Now, fall protection is required when working at, near, or on leading edges at heights of greater than 6 feet. Anchorages must be capable of supporting 5,000 pounds. Inspect all fall protection equipment prior to use. Ensure the proper fit of all fall protection harnesses and other equipment. Access points with an elevation break of greater than 19 inches must have a step, steps, ladder, or other means of safe access. Let's talk about silica dust. We have the duty and the responsibility to protect our team, other workers, and the public from respirable silica dust that we may generate through our work activities. If our work has the possibility of generating respirable silica dust, we must develop, under the OSHA standard, a silica exposure control plan. Once we develop the silica exposure control plan, we must follow that plan. Let's talk about equipment inspections. Here's a conversation that I have from time to time. Did you inspect your equipment today, Mr. Operator? Oh, yes, sir. How long did it take you to inspect this piece of equipment? Oh, this piece of equipment normally takes me about 10 minutes to check all the oils, fluids, tracks, so on and so forth. Okay, great. Did you document the inspection? Man, I forgot. I didn't have time today. Or 100 other excuses. In the eyes of your employer and OSHA, if it isn't documented, it didn't happen. If it takes 10 minutes to inspect the equipment, are you saying you couldn't spare the other 30 seconds or so to document that inspection? Doesn't make much sense to me. Documentation is part of the inspection process. Perform a documented inspection of equipment prior to start of work on a daily basis. Next, let's talk about torching operations. Along with proper clothing, eye and face protection, and respiratory protection, proper torching equipment is to include flashback arresters. Finally, let's talk about job leadership transition. Now, from time to time, there is a need to change leadership on a job. Whether the current leadership on the job has expertise that's needed on a different project or a multitude of other reasons, it happens from time to time. Whenever we have to transition leadership on a project, make sure that we transition pertinent job information and documents. Okay, guys, take the time to review your projects to see if any of these items are or should be applicable. Also, take the time to incorporate them into your weekly or daily documented training regimen. Well, that's it for this week's Toolbox Safety topic. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature along with Toolbox Safety topic videos and leadership training videos. And until we see each other again, you take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your co-workers to help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day, and I will see you in the field.